Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1 home.
The count is 3-1.
Robinson Chirinos will be next. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And now I believe a balk has been called here, and that's going to move both of these runners up a base with still nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 3-0 pitch to third. Healy scoops it up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give him a 1-run lead. And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Calhoun takes his lead at third with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired, 2 down now. So digging in now, Danny Santana. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Three runs already home here. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, so here's Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Avisail.
Line towards center field. Gallo is right there, one down. And now the Brewers DH, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Down the first baseline. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And he'll step off and try again. Paxton has his sign. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Rougned Odor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
To 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Lifted in the air to center. Garcia on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with two down. And yet another balk here is going to bring in a run. I mean, where's the pitching coach? Shades of 1988. This is getting ridiculous. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now batting.
Standing in, Willie Calhoun. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Sogard. And he's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Now batting.
At the plate, Danny Santana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Up next for the Rangers, the first base.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. 1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? The 3-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Frazier is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with two away now. Here's Eric Sogard. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back
to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
the left fielder, number 5.
In now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a stoppage here as a balk has been called. Might have tried to quick pitch him that time, and that'll both cost him a run and take him out of the possibility for a double play. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Fouled away. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Danny Santana. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has, and that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called. He'll protest a bit, but that looked pretty obvious, and it's going to cost him a run. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the first.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.